Hey, this is Linda with It Seals the Deal. All right, so today's lesson, we're going to focus more on some money saving ideas. It is a one-time investment, so know that the money that you put into this idea is pretty much the only money spent. So I had to sit back and I had to look at exactly what my habits were and the areas that I needed to save some money. So these were the two areas that I decided to share with you guys. So here we go. I'm going to turn this camera around and show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so I got you here in my laundry room. And those balls that you see, I got those things on Amazon. And I believe I may have paid 10 or 11 bucks for them, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, what those balls do is they save you money on fabric softener. And they pretty much do the same exact thing as fabric softener. You can purchase, I believe, 4 or 6. I suggest getting 6 because if you do a medium load to a large load, you are going to need 6. But anyways, what those balls do is they bounce around in your dryer while your dryer is going off, and they move your clothes from side to side, and allowing hot air into your clothes faster, and that actually saves you money on electricity. Also, because they're bouncing around and they're wool, they also reduce static in your clothes, so causing you not to have to actually buy some form of fabric softener. And know that that fabric softener that you put in your clothes, or if you use those dryer sheets, especially if you use those dryer sheets, I was noticing oil residue or some kind of waxy residue all over the inside of my dryer. So this doesn't do that, and it doesn't leave any residue. My clothes come out clean. There's a couple of them. I really like these. I kind of multi-use these for dark clothes and white clothes, and I haven't seen any huge difference in you know, the staining, if there's any stains on my white clothes. But I really like these. But they do have dark ones if you're worried about staining your white clothes, so that you can use dark balls for your colored and white balls for your whites. And while I was using these, I started doing some research. I did hear and started doing, and I really like that idea of using an essential oil. My favorite one on clothes is lavender. But I use the essential oil. What I do is I take a ball, I place one drop on one side of the ball, one drop on the other side of the ball, and I do all 6. And then I toss them in, toss my clothes, start the dryer, and boom, you know, I'm saving money and helping the environment at the same time. Okay, so I got you here in my pass-through. Here you see what's called a diffuser. And what it is you use these little bottles of essential oil, and you can pretty much pick whatever scent you like to diffuse the area that you're trying to you know, give scent to. But anyways, and it's very simple. This little container here, you would fill it up to the top with water, and then you pour the water. There is a chamber in that little diffuser. You fill it up with water, and then you do some drops. This diffuser asks for about 6 to 8 drops. So usually I will place some drops in there and then cover it. And then this one has 2 timers. One timer is a 2-minute on, 2-minute off timer. And then it cycles through that until it is completely empty. The second timer is constant on, which is what I have on right now, constantly on until it is completely empty, and then it automatically turns off. And it's very nice because then you don't have to worry about, you know, your electricity, it just going and going and going, and the machine burning out. So this is a really, really nice diffuser. I did spend a little bit of extra money on this one, but know that it's going to eliminate all those future buys of any candles, and all those future throwing away those glass containers or trying to recycle them and clean them out and recycle them. So this is going to save me eventually in the long run a lot of money. Okay? Okay, so anyways, hopefully you found some of those ideas informative and can apply them to your life. Just as a quick cap, some of these ideas that I've been trying to come up with are to be a tad more environmentally friendly. I mean, it's up to you if it's something that's on the top of your list, but it is something that I think about. So just know that a lot of the ideas that I do come up with tend to be more environmentally friendly. And so, I feel that one person at a time that can change their lives, and just do one tiny change towards the good, will eventually, make a huge impact on our environment and on our earth. But anyways, again, this does save me a ton of money in the long run. So, I hope you can use some of these tips. Okay. So this is Linda with It Seals the Deal. And don't forget to like me, subscribe, and make sure you visit my Patreon. Thank you.